Hey you guys, welcome back to Geek in the Closet. Today we are going to be looking at Revoltech's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Michaelangelo figure. Now here's a very quick look at the box packaging. As you can see, Michaelangelo comes in a window box packaging right here. It says Revoltech right there, Michaelangelo at the bottom, and at the top nothing much. And on this side they have like a very cool cartoon-like version of Michaelangelo himself. And on the side right here, it shows you of how to move the joints right there, and on the bottom is the same thing basically. And on the back, it features Michaelangelo himself with all the accessories that he comes with. And on the bottom right here are all the 4 turtles that come in this wave. Dude, this Michaelangelo figure is like freaking cool. He is a perfect representation of the cartoon by Nickelodeon, of course. Wow, I love this figure. I freaking love this figure. Here is a close-up look of Mikey himself. Of course, his face is fantastic. He has articulated eyes, which totally blows my mind right there. There you go. Which is like freaking cool. He has his, of course, this on this head, he has his trademark freckles as well. I love the fact that they've actually included some chips on the shell right there, and actually, if you can see, there's actually a little bit of chipping right there as well. It comes included with this holster for his nunchucks, which fits perfectly well for mine. I've seen like several other reviews that their holsters right here was not able to fit the nunchucks, but as you can see, mine fits perfectly well. There you go. Boom. Oh, boom. It might be a little bit tight to go in, but definitely if I were to wiggle it in, there you go. Unfortunately, mine came with a broken holster, but I super glued it in and it's perfect right now, so no problems right there. And here's a look on the back. As you can see, that's actually some of the super glue that I got on there, so that's my bad. This is his bandana. Oh no, his loose cloth from his mask right there. His elbow protectors, elbow pads right here are really well done, really well sculpted. I love it. As you can see, there's like some bandage on his fingers right there, on his hands too, similarly to the other hand right there. And here's a peg hole. I will show you what this is for after this. His knee guards are cool, alright, similar to his elbow pads actually, and there are no peg holes whatsoever, which I love. This foot wash. It's really awesome stuff. There are chips all over his shell right there too, all the way, of course. It's like freaking cool, man. Really awesome stuff. What's up? Now here are some of the accessories that come together with Michaelangelo. He comes with an alternative head, which is really cool. It describes his cheerful, very joking character right there. He actually has freckles, his trademark freckles on his face, so that's very well done. Very cool. Oh, and of course, Michaelangelo is nothing without his nunchucks. So he comes with 2 nunchucks of the same kind. Very well done. And I love the fact that it actually comes with a metal chain rather than a plastic chain or whatsoever. And what's really awesome, of course, is his spinning nunchucks accessory right here. What you do is you plug it in like so, and what else is that what's really cool is that it is articulated as well, so if you are actually gonna take pictures with him, it's gonna be very awesome, very easy to to do as well. Now Mikey actually comes together with this one-way street sign as well, which is really cool. It requires a very minimal assembly. There's actually a peg right there and a peg hole under there. So what you do is you just push it together and there you go. As mentioned earlier, there was a peg hole on his shell right there. I was gonna say ass, but no, it's his shell. There are no peg holes on his feet because this stand right here is actually for aerial posing. As you can see here, there's a peg right there. It's really cool as it is articulated as well, so you can do something like this. Now the thing with mine, it's a little bit tight, but no problem. Okay, there we go, there we go. Oh, all right, there we go. And he is in the air. Really cool, very nice touch to it. I love this stand. Very, very cool. So you can do like stuff like, you know, jumping like so, doing a high flying kick or something. That's awesome. And of course with his articulated mask on the back right there, what he can do is you push it forwards as though he is flying down. Very, very cool. Awesome. Now in terms of articulation, Mikey is super articulate because he comes with the typical Revoltech articulation, which comes with a lot of their figures, basically, maybe all of their figures. Like as you can see, the joints right here are actually connected with a ball joint. Let me just show you right there. Now these ball joints are super awesome because you can actually twist them however you want it. So there's actually a joint right here. It swivels, it moves up and down, backwards, forwards, whatever. And on the elbow itself, same thing, swivel and up and down. On his wrist and his fingers too, which is very cool. I love finger articulation right there. He does have a joint on his waist right there, but unfortunately it's disrupted by his belt right there, so he can't really move around that much, but it's okay, no problem. And then he has a joint right there on his leg. He moves inwards, outwards, whatever you want to, however you want to move him around. He has the articulation on his knee, and he has a ball joint on his ankle, which gives him a freaking awesome ankle rocker. And not forgetting his eyes as well. Now Mikey actually is approximately around 5 inches tall, so for comparison purposes, just for fun, here is the animated Batman figure. As you can see, the Batman stands a little bit taller. No wait, he stands a lot taller compared to Mikey. And here is a Marvel Legends Spider-Man, just for fun as well, to give you a brief idea of how tall he is compared to the Marvel Legends line, as well as the animated series line from DC Collectibles. Now, one of my gripes about Mikey is that even though he has articulated fingers right there, which I really love, it actually is somewhat of a chore to actually get him to hold his weapons tightly. Because of his articulated fingers right there, he does not provide a very good grip. So as you can see, his weapons right there might be a little bit loose on his fingers. So it takes a little bit of effort, but yeah, it can be a problem as well. There you go. Now overall, Michaelangelo is a fantastic figure in terms of articulation, in terms of sculpt, in terms of paint. He is magnificent. The accessories that he comes with are fantastic. I love this guy and I highly recommend him. I managed to get this guy from Little Monsters, but I'm pretty sure that it is actually available in a lot of toy shops at the moment, so do not wait, go and get him. I will be reviewing his brothers really soon. I need to get the figures first, but they will be coming up really soon. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Cowabunga! Peace!